So staying strong together during these times is super important, and I'm super excited to be able to do this with you guys. One of my favorite mottos is that fitness is 100% mental. Your body won't go where your mind doesn't push it. But having said that, listen to your body. So today, if something doesn't feel right, don't push yourself as hard, modify, don't squat as low, don't lunge as low, and do whatever you can to just listen to your body and respect your body. So let's start with a warm-up. We're going to start standing up with hip circles. So you're going to stand with your legs about hip width apart and just do hip circles, about 5 or 6 to the left and 5 or 6 to the right. Next, we're going to stand with your leg, with the same stance. Legs are about shoulder width apart. Keep the weight on your heels. We're going to do 10 body weight squats. So you're going to push your hips back and down. Keeping the weight on your heels. Keeping your abdominals firm. Push your hips back and down. Now again, if this doesn't feel, you don't have to go quite as low. If you want to go a little bit, stop a little bit higher, that's fine. Let's go for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we're going to do some twists, lifting the legs, warming up the hamstrings. So you're going to bring your arms to T, and as you twist, try to lift your leg as high as you can. It doesn't have to touch. It's a nice warm-up for the hamstrings and your spine. And let's go for about 5 more. And now standing with your legs about shoulder width apart, or if you have a mat width apart, bring your arms to T. Your right hand is going to reach for your left toe. And vice versa. All right, flexion and extension, standing and balance. Standing on your left foot, lift your right knee up and extend forward and back. About 5 times. And switch. And I have to fix my shoelace. Give me a second. I'm going to start back to squats. So this time, we're going to do 3 sets of 10. In the first set is regular squats, 10 repetitions. In the second, we're going to do isometric hold for 3 seconds. And the third, we're going to do pulsating squats. So that increases the intensity. However, if you don't feel like that you have the strength to increase the intensity, just continue with the regular squats. So again, with the legs hip width apart and your toes pointing straight forward, push your hips back and down for 10. All right, next we're going to do the hold. So squat down, and we're going to hold for 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 more like that. 1, 2, 3. Starting to build some heat. 1, 2, 3. Last 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, and 3. And the third exercise is a pulsating squat, and we're going to stick with the number 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How are you all feeling? I hope you start feeling it. Now, our next exercise is going to be split squat, and we're going to start with the left leg forward, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to do repetitions, isometric hold, and pulsate, each one for 10 reps on the left and then the right. Again, if you feel like the increase of intensity is a little too much, stick to just the regular repetitions, and you decide how long you want to, how low you feel comfortable going. What's really important here is that your back foot is pointing straight forward and your front knee is aligned with your ankle. From here, you're just going to drop the back knee down and press both knees to straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This time's the isometric hold, so this is going to start feeling a little bit harder. So it's 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have 5 more to go. And up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job, guys. You know I can see you. I know you're doing a great job. 1 more. 1, 2, and 3. I know the quads are getting on fire. You're working your glutes as well. We're going to do some isolating exercises after this. So it's all going to come together. Now we're doing the pulsating squat. So keep everything nice and firm. Keep the right alignment. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake it off. And let's switch legs. Right leg forward or the opposite, just in case you want a different side. Back foot straight forward. Front knee over ankle. Starting with the repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to go. Last one. Good. All right. Isometric hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 to go. Last 2. All right, and the final is going to be the pulsating. And again, if this is getting intense, you can either skip it or don't go quite as low and just do the first version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, guys. Shake it off. Now, our third exercise is going to be a reverse curtsy lunge combo. So, again, if it gets intense, you can maybe lower the number of reps or maybe just do one of the 2. So, the first one would be similar to what we just did. The second one is the curtsy lunge. So, if you're going to choose one, choose the curtsy lunge, okay? Because that would be the different one. So you're gonna step back with your right leg, and we're gonna go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And again, shake it off. You're gonna feel it on the opposite leg. And again, step forward, 90-degree angle, opposite leg back. For me, it's the left leg back now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Shake it off. So these were our standing exercises. Now I hope you guys have a carpet, towel, or a mat, because we're gonna lie down now, okay? So on your mat, I hope you can see all of me. All right, so you're going to lie down. I'm gonna change the position so you guys can see me sideways. You're going to lie down on your mat. Bring your heels close towards your glutes. Keep your feet hip-width apart and keep your knees in line with your feet. When we press into the bridge, squeeze your quads into the midline and squeeze your glutes, okay? So we're going to do the same thing we did with the squats. So first is going to be 10 repetitions. Let's go. Up, down. Squeeze. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your thighs into the midline. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now we're going to do the isometric hold. So you're going to come up and hold. 1, 2, 3. But really squeeze everything in. Squeezing your quads, squeezing your glutes. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry?
No. It's okay.
All good? Okay, we got 5 to go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 to go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're going to go for the pulsating. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold the 10th, the number 10. Hold it, squeeze your glutes. We're going to hold it for about 15 seconds, starting now. So just to really engage your hamstrings, quads, and glutes, and hold it here. About 10 more seconds. Your glutes should be burning right now. And release. You can hug your knees into your chest. Just release, a little stretch for your glutes. Rock your body gently side to side. All right, now we're gonna get into our hands and knees. And I'm gonna keep them at this way. It's probably easier for you guys to see. Here we have 2 options. If you find that your wrists are sensitive or hurting, you can come onto your forearms, or you can stay. Whichever option you choose, you want to make sure that in the forearm, your elbow and shoulder is aligned, and in the high one, your shoulder and wrist is aligned. We're going to extend the right leg back, flex your toes down, and we're going to do the same thing. So 1, 2, squeeze your glutes, 3, 4, firm up your belly, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, but everything is squeezing. You're really squeezing your glutes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 to go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And last one. 1, 2, 3. Hope you're feeling your glutes by now. And the second and the third one will be the pulsating. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, if you feel a burn, you can push your hips back for a couple seconds. Relax that right side of your glutes. And we're going to move on to the left side. So again, shoulders are either tall or you're on your forearms. Your belly is in. So you pull the belly to spine. You're going to extend your left leg back. And let's repeat. Flex your toes down. 1, 2. Full range of motion. 3. Squeeze your glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do the isometric hold. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 to go. 3, 3. And let's go for 2 more. And 1 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Pulsating. Flex your toes down and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, push your hips back, relax your glutes for a second. Come back to your table, and we're gonna do fire hydrants. So we're gonna lift the leg sideways with your knee bent and return. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 to go. Count your reps. Again, you can push your hips back for a second. And the next one we're going to do is called half rainbows. So you're going to bring your right foot off to the right onto your tippy toes. And just imagine you're drawing half of a rainbow with your foot. And you want to squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement. So we're going to do about 10 on the right. So from here, big circle, squeeze here, and come back. 1, squeeze, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, squeeze, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And to make this side a little bit more intense, we're gonna do another exercise on the same side before switching to the left side. For this one, shift your hands slightly to the left so you can extend your right leg to the side and be supported this way. So from here, we're going to do 10 circles forward and 10 circles back. Okay? So lift and circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest for a second and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Let's do the other side, starting with your half rainbows. So the left foot is off to the left onto your tippy toes, and from here, drawing half of a rainbow with your foot. Squeeze on top, so you squeeze here. 1, 2, keep your belly firm. 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze, 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 one more. Nice. And now you're going to extend your left leg off to the side, but first shift your body a bit to the left, to the right. Extend your left leg to the side. 10 forward and 10 reverse. 1, nice and big. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. How's everyone doing? I hope you feel it. Now we're going to move on to the abs. I hope you feel it nice in your glutes. So for the abdominals, we're going to start lying down. I'm going to keep the mat position this way so you can see me. And start lying down. So for the first one, just to start warming up the core, I'm going to stay with the knees bent. And these are called knee sliders. So you're going to slide your hands to the top of your knees. I'm going to repeat this 15 times. And of course, you have to lift your upper body. Try to keep your neck neutral, so don't force your neck forward. Rather than that, try to keep your neck reached up as your hands are reaching forward. Another thing, when you come forward, you exhale. And when you lie back down, that's when you inhale, okay? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Next step, you're going to bring your legs up towards the ceiling. Flex your toes down. Try to keep your legs straight. You should be nice and flexible after yesterday's yoga. If not, that's fine. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. And we're going to reach our hands towards our feet. 1. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hug your knees into your chest and relax for a second. All right, next exercise is called the slow motion bicycle. The key to this exercise is the slow motion. It really changes how it feels. So with your hands behind your neck, you're going to extend your in this case, I'm extending my left leg forward, bringing my right knee up. And with a full exhale, I'm reaching my elbow to my knee. So the key here is to fully exhale, and then you inhale through the transition to the other side. So it's a full. So let's try with 12 reps, because this one gets a little intense, and see how you guys are feeling, okay? If you tell me for the next class that it felt really good, we can increase the reps. Okay, let's start. We're gonna start with the left knee forward, right leg extended. Okay, so number 6. Nine. 2 more. 1 more. Hug your knees to your chest. I feel it. I'm pretty sure you guys feel it too. All right. Next, we're going to come up a little bit. So for this one, your torso should be at about 45-degree angle, and your hands are supporting you in the back. You're going to pull your knees towards your chest and fully extend your legs forward. Okay? If you want a little bit more challenge, you can bring your legs, your hands forward like a boat pose, and do this exercise with your hands forward. But this is also intense and just as good. Keep your belly tight, and from here we're going to go for 20 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, we're not done yet, but hopefully you guys have water. So have a sip of water, give yourself a few second break, and we're going to Russian twist. So Russian twist can be more intense when we add weights. And if you guys want to communicate with me, maybe somehow, let me know who maybe has some weights so we can add weights for our next workout. No weights works as well. So if you do have a dumbbell and you want to increase the intensity, grab it, or any type of resistance. But if you don't, this is just as intense. So 2 options for the Russian twist. One is that you are slightly supported on your heels, but really keeping it very light. This is just tiny bit of support. You don't want to really ground your feet here, okay? So very slightly supported. 45-degree angle on your torso, that's when your abdominals are engaged. Or the more intense version, you lift your feet off the ground. And from here, try to touch down. So that's deeper twist. We're gonna go for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. All right. Guess what? We're gonna do 20 more. So just again, give yourself a very short break. Lean back. Maybe you want to try the other version. So if your feet were down, maybe you want to try the challenge. Or if you feel that this is intense, but you still want to continue, maybe just gently touch down. Okay? So lift your feet or not. Engage your core, 45-degree angle. Let's go for 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. All right, lie down, hug your knees into your chest, and relax. I'm gonna finish with a quick cool down, couple of stretches for your quads, your glutes, and the abdominals. So we're gonna start with the glutes. You're going to bring your right knee on top of left, fully cross, not a figure four, fully cross. Now lift your knees up towards your chest, grab a hold of your ankles, and as you lie down, relax your shoulders down, but pull your feet away from each other. Flex your toes, so you're protecting your knees, and you should feel a really deep stretch in the right side of your glutes with your right leg on top. Just breathe into that space. Relax. You guys did an amazing job. Now, we're going to let go of your feet and allow your left foot to touch down. So left foot is on the ground. You're going to bring your arms to T and shift your hips slightly to the right. So left foot on the ground, hips to the right. Now you're going to drop your knees to the left for a very nice supine twist and gaze either up towards the ceiling or towards your right hand. It's a really nice twist. It should feel really good in your hips, in your lower back. So breathe into that space, lower back, hips, glutes. One more deep breath in. And with your exhale, come back to center. Reset your hips, and you're going to switch legs. So bring your left knee on top of right. Lift your legs up. Grab a hold of your ankles, and as you relax your shoulders down, pull your feet away from each other, but make sure you flex both feet to protect your knees. This time you should feel it on the left side of your glutes, a really nice, deep stretch. Breathing into that space, you can close your eyes. One more breath in. And from here, you're going to bring your arms to T. Allow your right foot to touch down. And now shift your hips to the left. Drop your knees to the right. And you can either look up or to your left hand. Hold it here, close your eyes. And just breathe into that space in your lower back and hip. This should feel really good after all the work we did. All right, one more breath in. And with your breath out, come back to center. Take your knee off your right knee and reset your body. Okay, from here we're going to do a lie down hamstring stretch. So you're going to bring your left leg up towards the ceiling, flex your toes down, and now I want you to interlace your hands behind your left thigh, and you're going to press your leg into your hands. At the same time, your hands are pulling your leg towards the back. So there is a strong engagement. The more you flex your toes towards your shin, the more you're going to feel it in your calf and your hamstring. The straighter the knee, the more of a stretch in the hamstring, but it's still a gentle stretch. You can bend your left knee, bring your right leg up towards the sky, flex your toes down. So it's like you're trying to press your heel into the ceiling, flexing the toes down towards the shin. You should feel it really nicely in the calf and the hamstring. Interlace your hands and press your leg into your hands. And at the same time, your hands are pulling the leg towards your body. So again, there's that strong engagement, resistance. All right. Now we're gonna go into our quad stretch. So for this one, you're gonna be seated. Now this one is good with, depending on what kind of shoes you have, maybe better with shoes off. My shoes are very light, so it's very easy for me to bend my knee and keep my foot on the outside of my glutes. My right leg is straight. I'm gonna lean forward a little bit. So for this stretch, you may wanna stay here, and that could be enough. But as you start feeling the release of tension, maybe you wanna come onto your forearms. Now, wherever you are, make sure your left knee is not lifting. The minute it starts lifting, you've gone too far. So just stay here. And we're gonna switch. Bending the right, the foot is on the outside of your glutes. And again, this might be enough for you. Maybe your forearms, but some of you may feel comfortable and maybe lie all the way down. And as long as the knee stays on the floor, then you're good. That's a nice deep quad stretch. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Sorry if I was a little bit late. I thought I'm online and I didn't see anyone there, so I'm not sure what happened. This is our second day trying this out, so I'm sure we'll have it figured out by Monday. Join the Monday class at 9 a.m. with Paul for functional fitness, and let's keep getting strong together. Remember, strength training is one of the most amazing ways to boost our immune system, and this time, probably one of the most important reasons to stay strong and keep training together. Again, my name is Magda. Thank you so much for joining my class. I hope you feel the workout and remember me for a couple of days because I might be your pain in the butt. With that, have a great weekend, everyone. Rest up. Let's see you on Monday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was amazing.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.